Hello, welcome back to the Solarpunk Workshop. I'm holding a miniature circuit breaker right now, just a cheap one I got on Amazon. Here's the problem. I was looking up tons and tons of videos about how to hook up the shore power system to the trailer, like you do. And, I woke up in a cold sweat on Thursday thinking something I was doing was wrong, dug through it a lot. Yeah, it turns out don't use solid core wire Romex for wiring these things up. You want to use stranded wire, 10 gauge for doing these 30 amp connections. So yeah, 310 gauge, red, white, and black, just for everything. But I also started digging the circuit breakers, and I was wondering, why don't I see these things all that often? And one of the things I found was that apparently some of these have nothing on the inside. These feel like they have a bit of heft here, so I'm a bit more hopeful about it. But still, I saw one video that was floating around about one that looked almost exactly like this. That was actually just there was nothing on the inside, it was just a switch. So it was a cheap disconnect, but, that was it. And these feel good, these feel like they work, but they're $10. This is my 20 amp, this is my 10 amp. I was gonna have 20 amp on the input, 10 amp on the output. And, I figured that would be good enough because I'm only gonna have 1 kilowatt output and 2 kilowatts input. Everything else is gonna be running off solar and the battery. But yeah, I'm not gonna feel okay unless I actually tear these things apart now. So I'm gonna tear this one open, I think. This is the 20 amp one, slightly more expensive. The 10 amp one, I don't really need that one as much, and I can directly wire that in, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But anyway, I'll update with what's inside this thing. Okay, here's the update. It took me about 10 seconds to open up. Yeah, it's real. Thank fucking Christ. Okay, so apparently I'm just being a paranoid nutter. Yeah, you can see where the connections are up there. You can see where the how it goes and drifts back down there. Interesting to be able to see these things work too. No, it probably isn't going to work now that I have it snuck open, but you can see how it's meant to connect it up there. And there's nothing holding it anymore, but yeah, everything should just go right through that and allow for the connection to happen, and if not, it's already breaking apart. Okay, well, this probably isn't the best system out there, but it should be good enough for what I'm doing, so, Alright, well, time to go tell Paige I'm being a paranoid idiot. No, this is just a giant sink right there. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what to use this thing for. Alright, later all. Yeah, these are legit, apparently.